I remember my very first pageant. I think I must have been 7 years old. As a child, I was very shy and I struggled to make friends. And I think at some point my mother was so worried about how I wouldn't be able to socialize or have any social life at all. When we grow up and we're young, we make friends at school, and a lot of children made friends through sports and playing outside. And I wasn't particularly good at that. There was going to be, a pageant in the church that we go to, and my mom said, come along and I'll bring you to this pageant and hopefully you can make friends. And so for her, it wasn't necessarily about me partaking in the beauty pageant and winning, but meeting young children who were my age so that I would be able to make friends and develop some kind of social skills. She was absolutely right. I met young girls and I was able to socialize for the very first time ever in my life and to make friends and to gain that confidence in myself. And so at first it just really started as that, but I grew so much from that experience and other little pageants that I did growing up, because I soon found out that through pageants I became more curious about the world. I wanted to learn more. I think it was in that platform that I learned to think for myself. I learned to formulate opinions about the world. I learned that my voice mattered. It's so important for me as a young woman just to be confident in my skin and in my body and in myself and who I am. And so I think I'll forever be grateful for that one moment when my mother introduced me to these young girls and to that pageant community. I feel like a huge part of who I am today has been groomed by that community that taught me self-confidence, a community that taught me to love myself, a community that taught me to read and to think and to have perspective about the world. It's something that came into use again when I was older, when I entered Miss South Africa and when I entered the Miss Universe pageant. For me, it was more than a beauty pageant. I looked at it as a position of leadership, where young women come together to represent their countries very proudly, women who have different social causes and different social impacts that they want to make in the world. It's just been a journey and incredible ride for me to be a part of, because through this platform, I've been able to voice out the things that I've always wanted to voice out. I've used this platform for women empowerment, for gender equality. These are the things that I'm known for by a lot of people. There's definitely so much that we can, take from the pageant industry. It's definitely given me so much. And so that's why I work to give back as well, because of what I've gotten from the community.